Hey, it's Pastor Joey Tejas. Thanks for listening to Connection House Podcast, where we share stories of what God is doing today, supernaturally moving in His power. It's so exciting to share these stories with you as we continue with this podcast.
Oh. Well, we're on. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? We are live in the studio.
We're live with no trailer, but hey,
No
what's
trailer.
up?
This is the trailer.
This is the trailer.
This is the trailer.
This is the trailer.
Right now, at this moment, at this time, we are live in studio. What's going on, Richie?
I'm devastated.
Why?
Because you know why. What happened last night? Are we gonna talk about what happened last night?
All I know is there were some internet issues going on last night with some
Mike Tyson did not knock out Jake Paul. That was horrible.
Did you think he was?
Yeah, I was hoping.
What like
it was
what,
rigged, bro. It was all rigged.
Are you sure? Because
it was rigged.
Okay,
bro.
A lot of people are just saying Mike is just older and he's not, he's just can't keep up.
Yeah, he's old.
But
it was just so sad. It was sad. Bro.
But okay, watching his videos of him training, he looks like he wasn't punching as hard as that training videos.
Exactly. He looked like a vicious, ferocious lion. He was like all crazy.
He did look very ferocious, dude.
I can't even say it, but like when he was going, he's just biting his mitt. He's biting his mitt, and he's like, he was afraid to like even. This is him right here. He's not even trying to hit Jake Paul.
Okay,
like,
so a lot of people are saying it was rigged.
Was it a little peekaboo? He's a little peekaboo.
Was it rigged, or was he just not trying?
Well, my wife says it's rigged.
Hmm.
I mean, so she's like, it's rigged, and she looked it up on the Google.
Yeah.
Well, the Google said it would be a tie, so that they would get more money and do another another round or another fight. But he sucked. He didn't do anything.
Yeah,
he sucked.
I mean, hey, it happens. I guess. And I mean, I was really hoping someone was getting knocked out.
Well, hey, remember the girl fight? That was
the girl fight was incredible. It was Katie Thomas.
I thought the tall one was going to win.
I don't want to butcher names.
But her eyebrow looked like a Ferrari, like it was a crazy sideways mouth above her.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Like beef curtains right above her eyebrows.
I was like, they need to call the fight. They need to stop this because she's leaking all over the place. She's just
eyeball was
pouring out everywhere.
Her eyeball was gonna fall out.
I thought she
was gonna die.
I thought it was crazy that girl continued to like headbutt her and just open that thing. It was like peeling. It was like peeling back.
But when she punched, she go fast, and she go back to that, and then like headbutt her more. It was crazy.
Well,
bro.
what's crazy is that like I kind of feel like she got robbed.
She got robbed
because I don't think the other girl won. No. I don't think so.
No. She did. She had so much way more punches.
She did. The other one. You saw the stats.
The stats don't lie. And she was little, and she's like, I'm a little Mighty Mouse. Little, like, she'll do like triplet. She's so fast.
Yeah,
she's way faster than the tall one. I forget her name. But that fight, how do you go from that? How do you go from that fight to Mike Iron the Tyson, man? How do you go from
and Jake Paul, and they're just 16 minutes of 20 million.
And he was in a car.
40, 50, what kind of $60 million, dude.
And he spent $1 million on his shorts. That was retarded. You hear about that?
Yeah.
$1 million on his shorts. Alec Monopoly.
And like 7 G's on that pigeon.
It's not even a pigeon.
Or whatever it was.
Mike didn't even want it. He's like, it's not even a pigeon.
He's like, I'll feed it to my crow.
Yeah. He goes, what? He was serious.
I don't know what he said. He said something about feeding it to his other bird.
He's all going to feed this.
It.
I'm going to feed it.
And then someone was like, you're gonna feed it to your other bird. He's like, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I was just talking.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Certainly. All right. The big question: do you think he was on any shrooms? Because he normally does a lot of shrooms.
That's a good question.
Was he?
Probably.
I mean, hey, I would be okay with it if he was like, "Hey, I just took mushrooms and I couldn't know which Jake to get, so I just kind of sit there and then bite my mitt because I'm too high on mushrooms."
That's funny.
I think maybe he's on a bunch of mushrooms.
Maybe I would say I would claim that. I would claim that if I was
think-
him because that was nonsense.
I think that's what happened. He was just too high.
Yeah, I think.
And,
Well,
you
yeah,
know.
he was probably stoned out of his mind. He's a pothead, dude.
Well, he does have Tyson Ranch, and also has these gummies. Dude, he has gummies that have Holyfield's ear.
Stop it!
It is.
Stop
I
it,
have-
bro!
It's the coolest commercial ever.
Oh my gosh!
He's with what's his name? And he goes, "Hey, I got you a gift." And it's a box, right? And he opens it up. He goes, "What is this?" And he goes, "That's your ear." He goes, "This is not my ear." He goes, "Yeah, and it's flavorful. It's strawberry melon." He goes,
Oh
"This
my
is
God.
not my ear." He goes, "Yes, it is. I know what your ear tastes like. It tastes good."
Oh
And he
Gosh,
goes,
bro!
"This is the commercial."
Are you serious?
I
Right now?
promise you. I'll show
Oh my
the Mike
gosh,
Tyson
bro!
you gummy weed. He calls it. Yeah, it's his Tyson's. What is it? What do you call it? Tyson's Munchies? I don't know.
Tyson's munchies.
Tyson's something.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, it was some nonsense, but it was.
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
That marketing is brilliant.
yeah.
It's brilliant.
Well, I was noticing even like on the ropes, every rope had a different
the meta.
sponsor on them, dude.
That was subliminal messages right there.
What really? I
That
just
was
saw
definitely-
different sponsors. I go, man, like how much are they making on this fight, dude?
Dude. Well, he said it was like,
Just from the endorsements.
oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's demonic, bro. It's demonic.
I mean, we're sold.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, dude, let's watch this fight. And to be on Netflix, I mean, back in the day, it was like
Yeah.
Showtime, right? And
Well, yeah, you had to like pay for it. Now like
Pay-per-view.
free on Netflix.
it's great.
But it's like we have to watch this fight.
We have to watch
We
it.
have to.
We have
and
to
I
watch
saw
it.
it, and I'm like, damn it! Like this fight sucks so bad. This fight sucks.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, would you be more disappointed if you had to pay for it? I mean, think about,
yeah, these guys are paying thousands of dollars to be in the front row watching this old man stagger in, biting his glove on shrooms. He's high on shrooms.
Okay, that's
that's
it's
it.
true.
That's
it's
all
funny.
I got. That's it.
No, it's hilarious.
That's
It's
it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about
Let's get a professional here.
speaking about
Let's get a true professional in the house,
sports.
and not an old man.
Speaking about sports, we have an NHRA legend in the house. Bobby
Professional.
Cottrell is in the house. Say what's up, Bobby?
Guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
You. Dude, welcome, dude.
Thanks for having
you
me.
look like a champion.
Oh, do I?
You are
You
a
do,
champion,
yeah.
bro.
How does a champion look?
Just
Like you.
this. Like this, man.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on here.
Yeah, for sure, man. We're stoked to have you, bro. We've been talking about for a while, man.
Yeah, it's been you've been trying to get me over here, just a long drive, and
Bro, he's been making me jealous.
had to work.
He talks so much about you.
Does
yeah,
he?
I do.
I'm like, will you stop it, bro?
Is it
Like,
good stuff, good stuff or bad stuff?
Good.
he's like, he's way better than you, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Like, I'm like,
I did
damn,
say.
really? He's like, yeah, he actually eats with me.
Yeah. No, I actually, well, me and Bobby go back quite a ways, all the way back to the heyday of high school. And so I didn't put up all the pictures. I showed you some earlier, but like I put up some of these pictures, and I want to show this picture of me and Bobby.
Wait, how long?
Back-
How long? Whoa.
Yeah.
Love,
That's you, Joey?
love.
Yes.
Damn.
It's me and Bob, and this is what like
Where's
fresh.
Bob?
No, this was like senior year.
Are you working at Chuck E. Cheese?
No, that was like sophomore year.
Are
I
you
could-
working at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, I could think of 100 different photos to put up other than this one, but I appreciate you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bro, for sure. I have some of us at formal too.
Damn.
But I thought this one was just cool just because I wanted to show the transition.
What's
of that-
cool about it? First of all, there's nothing cool about that. Okay, I was a rat at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, that's right. You used to get the costume.
You were in
I
the
hope
costume?
Yeah.
I hope there's no kids.
Oh, man.
If there's any kids watching, there is no one in the costume.
Was it hard to do things, walk around?
No,
It's a real rat.
Did you get beat up by kids?
no, it was actually
Attacked?
quite the contrary because you got tired of getting beat up, and
Oh, dang. You were beating up the kids?
I'm not saying that.
It's good. I mean, like,
I'm not saying that.
I mean, like,
There might have been a little bit of revenge involved.
we were
in
trying
there.
to say
There might have been some tripping.
The parents would tip you extra to beat up the kids.
The parents were the worst. I
Yeah.
mean, God, they were the worst.
They're getting drunk. You know they're
Yeah,
getting drunk.
getting drunk
Eating pizza.
Trying to
They're
hit
like,
the-
"Come
hit
on,
the
Mr.
mouth
Rat,
and-
dance with
No.
me. Dance with me, Mr. Rat."
They're trying to SA you?
Yeah,
Oh
rough,
my
dude,
God.
rough the rat out. Like,
Oh my
what
god,
kind of person are you?
Dang.
demonic, dude.
That's demonic, bro. That's demonic.
But look at this transition.
So transition.
This was last two years
Whoa,
ago,
whoa.
3 years ago. It
Look at you, Joey.
was a long time
You
ago.
look like you're stuffed like a turkey. You're stuffed up like a delicious turkey. Look at him. Look at that star. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh my good. Hey, it's the jacket, dude. It's a puff, dude.
No, you're stuffed. You're blessed.
You're like fine wine.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
when someone says I got married.
Okay.
You got married.
I was a little heavier then. I was a little heavier.
Gainesville.
I've dropped some weight. I've definitely dropped some weight.
Well, now you're definitely fasting. Look at you now.
Yeah, dude. Speaking about fast, how fast does that car go behind you, man? That thing is.
That's a good one.
That's just just the body, right?
Yeah, that's just the shell. That's that goes on top of the actual chassis and stuff. That car I've been 200, almost 263 miles an hour.
No way, and it will fly. It literally flies.
Well, yeah,
Like it will.
No, it doesn't. Fly
Like
up
it'll come up and just start.
Not like an airplane.
Well, I mean,
that'd be a bad deal.
Well, that's why they have the parachutes, right?
That's an airplane.
No,
keep
it
it down?
stays on the ground. That's what the wing in the back's for to keep.
Oh, well, I don't know. I never. I mean,
no. If I fly in the air,
you're done.
It's not a good day.
Yeah, that wing actually. That wing actually keeps it down.
Yeah, it puts down force.
It's not for looks.
No,
it's not just for ramen. Eating ramen.
Nope.
Have you seen the people do that?
I get what you're saying.
I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
If I had a wing, I would do a double day.
I don't even want to talk about that because I'm going to jinx myself one day. I'm going to be flying.
No,
in the
you're
air.
not. No, you're not.
Think about you then.
No, you're not.
It's like.
No, you're not.
No. In Jesus' name, you're not. No.
So what I've been fortunate enough to follow some of your journey, man, since we're young. And so even like in high school, man, we were racing, right? We were in auto.
What were you racing?
We were in the auto academy. I had a Nova.
Yeah.
How do you feel
about the Nova?
I had a Nova with
Novas.
No, was it okay?
He was slower than me, but
no,
100.
Hey,
okay,
100%. Bobby hasn't stopped getting faster. Okay.
Damn.
For sure. So like in high school, he had a Chevelle and I had a Nova. I had a 383 stroker and he had a blower motor on his.
No, I had a 383 stroker.
Did you?
Yeah.
But you had a blower motor on it. You didn't?
No.
A tunnel ram.
No. Well, I eventually went tunnel ram.
Yeah,
in high school, I
exactly.
just had one carburetor.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Just
You didn't switch to the tunnel ram.
You guys are speaking a different language.
Yeah, after high school, yeah.
Okay. No, it's funny. Okay. This is funny because when I was in high school and we're in auto, like Bobby would talk like this with my friend. And I remember the exact conversation where he was like, "Yeah, my brother just put headers on his car, and their headers are scraping on the floor." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, my headers are scraping on the floor too." I had no clue what they were talking about.
Oh my gosh! No,
I didn't. But
you didn't know what headers were?
No, dude, I didn't.
Damn. Did you have to tell him what the headers were?
No, I kind of knew he wasn't.
You're like, just shut up.
Yeah,
Shut your mouth.
I know what they are now. Well,
that's good. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you. So like that's what I mean. You start to learn those things. But here's some footage of like me. And this is 2014. When Bobby was racing 7.0 Pro, and he was at Pomona, kind of just sharing his car to like kids. Like we used to go to Pomona to watch different people like race. And now Bobby went back years later, and he was being a blessing to these kids. How
heavy is that thing?
High school kids.
That car weighed like 17 or 1,800 pounds with me in it. So it ran about just under 200 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh!
So that was a good event. There were a lot of high school kids. They had a career fair. It's called Career Day or Career Fair or something like that. I think there was like 300 or 400 kids, and we let the kids sit in the car.
Oh, they did?
We ran down the track.
That's cool.
It was a good time.
Well, here's a fact about Bobby is that he actually helps tune his own car.
No way.
There's some drivers that just specifically drive. Is that right, Bobby?
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily get too much involved with the tuning.
Is it hard to tune a car?
It can be a pain in the neck. But
pain in the neck, huh? The gobbler? Yeah.
Just like anything, you kind of get in the motions and have some fun, man.
What's your favorite car you've ever driven in your whole entire life?
Probably between the green nitro funny car and then the blue sand drag.
What is that car called? Is that just the nitro car?
The nitro funny car.
It's really called?
Yeah, nitro funny car, yeah.
So when you sat in it, you're like, oh, when you started, you're
yeah, well, that was the first. Actually, the green car was the first funny car I've ever driven. And
were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared, but because the body's up, they tilt the body up when they fire the car up.
Oh damn!
And then right before I run, they put the body down. I remember when they put the body down, I was like, "What I get myself into?"
It's go time.
It's go time now. It's I'm gonna fake it till I make it.
Yeah.
So it was a good time, good learning experience.
Oh my gosh! You're like, I don't want to go.
Yeah,
sideways or whatever. Right?
Yeah, because nitro is a completely different animal. There's there's gasoline, there's alcohol, and there's nitromethane. But
That sounds like a boom.
Nitro is just very, very explosive. So
It sounds like it, right?
yeah, and just sitting in the car when it's idling, it's a different feeling.
idling just
Yeah.
So
you're like rattled up.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
in 2014, you were like, even the 7.0 Pro class, you were making history back then. And then it's just really cool to see the progression of the cars change. So after the 7.0 Pro, what class did you go into that after that?
We ran 7.0 Pro for I think 4 or 5 years. We won three world championships in that class, and then I got the opportunity to drive for Tom and Brenda Archibald in Nostalgia A Fuel, which is a heads up front engine dragster. We ran, 620s, 220 miles an hour.
Dang.
And then I actually had the opportunity to drive a top alcohol dragster that was sponsored by the Gas Monkey Garage. Anthony Cero's car we ran.
You said Gas Monkey?
Yeah.
That's the guy that has a show?
Yeah.
I have a crazy story about him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to share it?
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's too long. It's long.
No, you can condense it. Condense it. We want to know now.
The Mikey's
Real fast?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was at the Rainbow Room. And you know the Rainbow Room?
No.
The Rainbow Room is a bar and grill.
Oh.
It's like legendary in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
So I'm there, and this is when I was drinking. Actually, yesterday was my 3 years sober.
Let's go.
Yeah. Good for
No
you.
alcohol, no drugs. So,
Let's go.
yeah, so I'm there. I'm drinking, right? I'm day drinking. That's my thing. And then all of a sudden, this guy comes up to me, and it's that guy.
Oh, really?
And he's all, "What the? You some kind of clown here? I'm drinking with this guy. He's like, beers on me." And he's with his wife, right?
Yeah.
And we just get crazy
Hammered.
like beyond hammered. And he's telling me about cars. I have no idea. I don't even. I'm like, I never seen you on TV, bro. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't, but the guy was funny, bro.
Yeah.
That guy can take down some drinks.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
I bet.
He's like, yeah, it's crazy. That was it.
So the transition of going into that car, you raced his car for the Gas Monkey Garage, and then what happened?
Well,
after that?
it wasn't Gas Monkey Garage owned, but they sponsored the kid that was the driver for the car.
Gotcha.
And Anthony Cottrell was gracious enough to let me race it in one race, and I think I ran 275 miles an hour, 274 miles an hour in that car.
Damn.
But that was just like a one race deal. And then after that, God, what did I do after that? I think I went in Top Fuel, the Nostalgia Funny car.
Is that when you started racing for Bucky?
Yeah, for Bucky Austin. He's the guy's just. I mean, his name speaks for itself.
Yeah.
He's got world championships up to yin yang, but
Oh.
I won 7. Now 7 world championships with him plus another team.
You won against him?
Huh?
You won against
Well,
him?
I didn't race against him, but there's
same team.
what's called a ladder.
Oh, okay.
So there's number 1 through 16 qualifiers, and 1 goes against 16, 2 goes against
okay.
15, blah blah blah, whatever. So he ended up smoking the tires the first round, and we just we went along in eliminations and won the world championship again.
So let's go ahead and show some of the footage from you racing in the green car, and you can tell us a little bit about it.
It's so great. How much does it cost?
That thing's probably to build a car from scratch. It's probably about $400,000. Over $350,000, but that's really not the expensive part. The expensive part is maintenance, because So, like I said before, it runs on nitromethane. So, you'll see me run down the track. After the end of the run, we have to tear it completely down to the bare block. Every run, we have to rebuild the motor. Every single run.
So you're running to do that?
Every single run. We only have an hour.
Dude, that's you. Look at you. Damn, you're so fast, bro.
Yeah, we only have an hour to rebuild the motor.
An hour?
140
So when the parachute comes out, is that crazy like jolt or what?
Oh yeah,
is it nuts?
Yeah, it's like 3 times your body weight against.
What?
Yeah.
It's
wow, I didn't even
whiplash?
think about that. That's a good
How
question.
is it? How is it?
It's all right.
That's a good
You
question.
Get
Well,
used to it
yeah.
after a while, but
What do you mean you get used to this? The jolt?
yeah.
Are you pushing it or is it by itself?
No, there's a lever.
You have to push it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so there's you got your steering wheel, you got your shifter.
Wait. You said is it this little?
Yeah, it's a butterfly. It's called a butterfly steering
It's
wheel.
that little?
Yeah, it's like this big.
You're holding,
It's like a bow you'd wear, a bow tie.
and you have to grip it hard or what?
Well, you just hold it.
Like gentle? So I never drove in this rocket ship. Like you caress the
He said gentle. He said
gentle.
gentle.
Is it shaking like crazy? I don't know.
No, it does shake and
Is it shaking?
it makes a lot of noise and stuff like that.
I mean,
but
do you
it's
like?
mind over matter.
Do you have to like? Can you go sideways?
Yeah,
Or just
funny
like-
car. The funny car, we get what's called tire shake, where it hooks up and grabs like in
And
milliseconds,
Oh, damn.
and it'll rattle your brain loose. But
this is why I want to know.
Yeah.
So what does it
well,
feel?
I'm trying to tell you.
Tell me about the rattle. Tell me about the rattle.
But yeah, there's been times where I went to the finish line. You could actually read the sponsor on the side of the car from the starting line, and you got to really crank the wheel sometimes. But yeah, there's levers to pull the parachutes when the pull the parachutes.
They're above you.
Yeah, no, a lot of times they're above you in a funny car, but sometimes they're on the side.
And then there's a eject button, like like Tom. What is it? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, no,
like Top Gun.
No,
I don't know if there's a. How do you get out?
You're along for the ride. The only way to get out of a funny car is through the roof.
That's what I'm saying. There's no button to get out.
No,
there's a little flap on the top, right?
Yeah, there's a roof hatch. Yeah.
So they got to get you out.
No, I just jump out.
You just jump out.
God gave me 2 legs.
Oh, yeah,
Amen. Amen for that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Well, what if you're upside down? Then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Then you're done for.
Yeah.
Then you can't get out.
Yeah, you're messed up. So
okay.
Actually, I crashed in 2000.
You crashed.
What was it? 2000? I can't remember. Like 16 or 15 or something like that. I barrel rolled 4.5 times.
No.
What?
And I was stuck in the car. The roof hatch was up against.
Oh,
the
come on.
No way.
Do you have any PTSD from that?
No.
In which car?
Wow.
My white Mustang funny car. I should have sent you the picture.
Damn.
But
you rolled it.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I actually pushed the car. I got it between the K-rail and the roof of the car, and I pushed 2,300 pounds of car away from the K-rail and got out.
Oh. So what you're trying to say is you have human strength. He's buff.
Yeah.
He's buff.
No, he's strong. He's
it's
strong.
crazy when stuff like that happens. Your adrenaline starts going, and
you kicked it out.
Like you just do enormous things when the adrenaline's going.
That's true.
So. Damn, you're right, huh?
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times when people are like in stressful situations or like you see the videos of like the man who like lifts a car off of somebody because they're just like they want to get someone free. Like there's just
that's real.
Yeah, it's just like adrenaline, like Bobby said.
I always thought that they're on PCP.
He pulled over. Pulled over and smoked a PCP cigarette real quick.
I'm getting this car.
Yeah.
No,
no, it's crazy that actual crash. I kind of gave up, like because I was in there.
Gave up?
Yeah, I was like kind of burning up in there, and I heard my dad crying from outside, yelling to get out, and I could hear my kids crying.
Oh, come on!
And it just kind of rejuvenated me. I was like, I got to get out of this.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
So they're crying for you to get out.
Of course.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah. And then you did it again.
Yeah, 4 days later.
Oh my gosh, I would have been so scared.
So I actually raced the green car 5 days later.
The bigger one.
Yeah.
So and you're like, let's go bigger.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then that car on fire?
No, actually the first pass, I think it was Seattle, right? After that, I went to Seattle and went out there and got on that tire shake deal. Well, I pedaled it real fast, and right when I pedaled it, it went off like a bomb.
Dang.
It split the supercharger in like 4 pieces.
Wait, it just went boom?
Yeah.
Like, did you think like
broke the windshield in half? And
oh, you thought it was over?
No, I just stopped it and got out.
That's so just stop, get out.
So the motor just blew up.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was the reason? What was the reason?
It broke an exhaust. I think it broke an exhaust rocker, and the exhaust rocker lets the gases out. Well, if that breaks, it's not the only way it could come out is explode.
Dang.
So it was a welcome back. Welcome back after the tragedy the weekend before.
Wow. So after the green car, so you were on that team for a while. There was like a transitionary period. I was able to go spend some time with you up where you stay up in the desert and spend time with your boys. What tell us a little about your boys, man. One thing that I noticed spending time with you guys was how much they first of all love you and love spending time with you, but it was just so cool to see them like, in the shop cleaning their cars and just, man, they're just so in love with the sport too.
Yeah, they're good kids. My oldest son, Tommy, he's 12 years old right now. He's as smart as a whip. I mean, he's really into sports. He loves football and soccer and baseball and everything else. He's actually a really, really good driver. They have a race car of their own.
They have a race car of their own?
Little junior dragster.
Oh wow.
And
you built that for him?
Yeah, we put it together and we all did work on it and stuff together.
Yeah, he drove me around too.
Yeah, you drove Joey around?
Yeah, he drove me around. His son. Was that a Razor?
Yeah,
dude, that guy. Okay, because he lives like up in these crazy hills, and dude, his son was just charging it
in the hills.
That was Bobby. That was my youngest.
Oh, it was
son.
Bobby.
My youngest son. He's a
daredevil.
I mean, he's a daredevil.
Are you scared?
He eats and breathes racing.
Oh wow.
And every time when they're at our house,
he's got the gene.
He gets up at like 6:30 in the morning. He's in the shop before I'm even up.
What?
He's out there cutting metal and
it's a trip, dude.
Pop riveting stuff.
He's obsessed.
It's a trip.
But my youngest son's 10 years old, and he's just both my boys are such good boys. They're
Yeah.
smart. Like I said, they're smart as a whip, and I couldn't live life without them. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's good.
So,
That's awesome.
You were saying you're on a bunch of podcasts?
no, we there's a lot of interviews and stuff.
That's cool.
You know, throughout the years, we've done some good in drag racing and stuff. So they asked me to be on podcasts,
That's awesome.
interviews and stuff. So it's
Cool, yeah.
good exposure, and I like to talk about the actual aspects of drag racing, let people know, because a lot of people don't know what drag racing is or
No,
what's involved in driving a race car and stuff like that. So it's nice to
That's
explain
true,
some of it.
I mean, it looks like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good, man, because there's a lot of us, you know, I'm talking about us that are kind of clueless to some of this stuff. So we appreciate, you know, you sharing the knowledge, man. And so thinking about like the transition from the green car to now, like what you've, what blows me away, dude, is that what people don't know is that like in every one of these settings, you've like made history. Like the 770 Pro, like you made history, and then now Funny Car, you made history, but then you did a transition to sand drag racing.
Yeah.
Let's just show a video of that. Tell us a little bit about this.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's Chris Miner's Jeep. It was actually Larry Miner's to begin with, and which is Chris Miner's dad. They're such a good family. They're really family oriented. They're just a blessing in my life, you know, to go racing with them. So this is a Jeep. It makes about 4,500 horsepower. It's got a screw blown Hemi in it, and it just gets
damn. Look at that.
It gets with it. We do three. We just set the world record in January with 2.47 seconds and 300 feet at 140 miles.
You set the world record.
Yeah.
And you just jumped in that car.
Yeah, it was a learning curve.
Oh
man.
my gosh, dude!
You just did it. Go.
Literally, because he was having a problem with the Jeep making a left turn at the hit,
and you still went in.
Well, I put it on my chassis jig and fixed it and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Chris called me up. He goes, "Hey, kid, what do you think about driving it?" I'm like, "I've never even driven in the sand in my life."
Oh my gosh,
ever.
Man.
And he goes, "I think it'll be all right." He goes, "You'll be great."
What?
So I drove this thing, and it did a wheel stand so violent, it got up on the wheelie bar and was like, almost felt like it was straight up. So I got out of it. You know, I kind of putted down and made a couple more passes while Chris Miner had a political meeting for the city and stuff. He had to leave. So we made a couple more runs after he left. And there's a man named Bob DeVore. He tunes it. He's a great tuner. I mean, he's a whip to be around.
Damn.
I told Bob, I was like, "Man, I don't know if I could do this." And I called Chris. I was like, "Hey, Chris," I'm like, "I don't know if I could do this." I told him, "This is completely different than what I'm ever used to." I was like, "It's just a learning experience." And he goes, "Hey," he goes, "it's a bunkin' Bronco." He goes, "Ride it like it."
Damn.
He goes, "You're going to be fine." So the very next pass, we set the world record. And then the very next pass, we reset the world record. And he actually entered me in two classes, AA Pro Mod Unlimited and Top Alcohol, and we won in both classes.
Wow, that's cool.
So it's just been a blast. I mean,
that's crazy.
I think it's crazy.
I think it's so powerful that you're just making track history, and you know, the Lord has just given you this incredible talent, you know, and love for the passion of the sport. I could call it sport, right?
Yeah, the biggest thing is it's obviously about the people you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? I've had some great teams. The team with the green cars was, I mean, they're still outstanding. I mean, they're the team to beat every race. But you know, like I said, Chris Miner and you know JT with the silver car, you know that I used to race, Tom Archibald. It was just a good group of guys on each car. We all got along, and we put our minds together and kicked some butt, man.
So that's awesome.
So this new team that you're racing for, I read this article that was talking about you, how like you know, it kind of seemed like you were out, like you were kind of out for a while, and then in that time, you know, you're racing, making history on the sand, and then what happened? Someone called you up and said, "Hey, man, do you want to come race on my team?"
Yeah, me and Bucky split ways mid-season. Actually, I missed two races. I had a pretty good lead from the races, you know, that we started this season with. I had a pretty good lead in number one, but I actually missed two races. Like I said, I didn't have a ride. Well, the last race of the season, which was Bakersfield at the Hot Rod Reunion, Jim Broom with a Speed Sport car called me. He goes, "Hey, kid, you want to drive my race car?"
Wow.
And you know, John Capps was driving it at the time, and I was like, "Heck yeah!"
Is he related to Ron Capps?
Yeah, he's his brother.
No way.
Yeah, so I was like, "Heck yeah, I want to race."
That's crazy.
So I was literally behind the eight ball when I showed up, and everything kind of all the stars had a line. Bucky had to go out early. Nathan Sicko, I think he was number one. He had to go out early, and we had to go all the way to the final round. And I mean, it happened. Heidi was there. When her dad smoked the tires, she came up. She goes, "They're out, they're out." And then Nathan Sicko went out, and she goes, "They're out, they're out." I'm like, "All right,
Wow.
let's put our heads." The team I was driving for, they were all excited. I told them, "All right, guys, we got to hunker down. Now comes the hard work. We got to make it to the final round." And we just went round by round and worked hard, and the team was excellent and
Wow.
won the world championship. So
Let's go ahead and it's a world championship. How many
Come on.
world championships have you won now, Bobby? It's the green car, the orange car.
There's 7 in funny car, or 7 in the Heritage Series and Nitro funny car. I got 3 in UFC.
Look at that bad
funny
boy.
car, and I got 3 in 7.0 Pro.
Look at that baby right there. Ooh, smoking on the sides. Oh,
Amazing.
dang.
Now, was this the final race right here?
No, that was was that the semifinals? Yeah, that was semifinals. This is where I blew up and caught on fire.
This is where it's at?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm racing Drew Austin, which is my girlfriend's cousin. He's a lightning bolt.
That's
of a
Heidi
driver.
right there.
That's Heidi up
She
there.
lines you up.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
she,
right.
You're on the floor.
Yep, she gets me in my sticky tracks. And,
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
she lines them up every time.
Do you do the flag?
No.
Who did the flag?
No.
Or
No,
they
it's a
shoot
tree. It's a Christmas
They
tree.
shoot the gun? They shoot the gun?
No, it was a Christmas tree.
Oh, sorry.
It's lights.
Oh, I
They
get
call it a Christmas tree because
Okay.
it's lights on there.
it. All right. I thought it was old school. They shoot the gun.
No, we got technology, buddy.
Yeah.
Got little blinky lights.
Yeah, there's lights. Yeah.
But yeah, they're a great team to drive for. Jim Broom. I mean, what's cool is like the green car that I used to drive for. There was 10 or 12 guys on the team. This car,
Yeah.
we literally have 5 people on there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and they just did a tremendous job at the hot rod
So
union.
cool,
it was
dude.
so much fun.
And they're
driving
fast.
for
They're
them.
so fast, huh?
Yeah.
I love watching how fast they are.
Yeah,
That's definitely a school, right? Well, don't they have competitions
yeah. Well, they do in high school and stuff like that. But
to who's the fastest? You know?
we kind of it's kind of quiet. We
Oh,
all
yeah.
like all the different teams try to fire up first after.
Oh,
the
they do.
servicing. Oh,
Yeah.
But Bucky's team, they're pretty much the fastest team
Dang.
to get a service. But
That's cool though. Watching them, huh?
oh yeah,
So fast.
So,
Dang, dude.
one cool thing about that helps with the races too is the car, right? The tuning of the car, but how much too is like your reaction time? Like how much does that have to do with?
I mean that's half the race. There's
Wow.
there's 2 points of the drag race at the starting line, at the finish line. So I try to work really hard on being first off the starting line, because that's a lot of times what saves us. You could have a slower car, but if you react to the green light sooner, it's kind of a head start per se. As long as you don't red light, obviously, but
What
Have you ever messed up?
what is red lighting for people that don't know?
going before the green. So
Have you done it? You've done it.
Well, yeah. If you
Not
haven't done it,
much.
you're not trying.
Oh, that's true. I like that. He's like, I tell you haven't tried. That's a good one.
That's a quote.
That's a quote right there. That's good. That's a
That's
t-shirt.
quotable.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to me, the starting line is pretty much the most important part. After you hit high gear in one of those things, you're just kind of long. You're
Yeah.
along for the ride.
So how quick are you shifting, dude?
It depends on the car. Like the orange car has a different combination, so I usually go probably 500 feet down the track before we shift, because we got to get up to around 9,500 to 10,000 RPM to be able to shift. So
What's his reaction time involved? Is that straight to the pedal or?
yeah, so like in a nitro car, you have you got a fuel shut off,
Mhm.
and you got your brake, and you got your clutch pedal, and you got your gas pedal. And the most common clutch style is you actually let off of the clutch. It's called a slider clutch. You'll let off the clutch, and you're holding the brake, and it's sitting there, and it's trying to go.
No.
So you gotta sit there and peter it in to turn on the pre-stage and the stage light, and then right when you see all 3 amber lights, you just drop the hammer as quick as
Oh,
you can.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, it's like a
So-
slingshot.
pretty much.
Yeah. He was like, hold on.
And that's reactionary time. That's reaction
That's a-
time.
Yeah, so you have the Christmas tree, and there's 3 amber lights. Right when you see a flash, you let go of the
Just-
brake. I throw the brake out of my hand. And just
Dang.
Throw it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's game
So
time, huh?
that's it. So he's
Yeah.
pretty much saying as fast as he like lets off that thing
You gotta do it.
and engages,
You gotta do it.
that's like half the race, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
If you don't get those fast hands,
Well, the thing of it is, I've raced people that have like they suck on the reaction time,
no way.
and they have a faster car.
Oh.
And they still suck.
but I'm quicker off the, in the reaction time. I have a slower car, but I beat him to the finish line.
Right.
That's what's how you have the fast hands. Fast hands.
Well, dude, okay. I want to say this, Bobby. I remember growing up and seeing a Christmas tree in your living room.
Stop.
And I'm not
Get
talking.
out of here. Are you prophesying now?
No. No.
Joey.
I'm not talking about a Christmas tree. I'm talking about a thing that used to test your reaction time on.
Yeah.
So you've been doing that since you're a kid.
No way.
I got a full size one in my shop. When I'm going into a big race, I'll either have Heidi or the kids practice against me because they're super quick.
You practice it?
Oh yeah,
Of course.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So basically, there's a thing that's called rollout.
Damn.
Pretty much the distance from where you stage at, and it's basically like a baseball player when they're getting ready to go to bat. They put the weights on the
Oh, okay.
okay. The bat.
Yeah, I remember this.
So I put that in my computer program, and I practice like that. So when I get to the track, and they kick my butt all the time anyway.
They do?
Oh yeah.
Every time?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't won it?
Huh?
Oh man.
I have.
Oh
but
yeah.
it's
But you're like, oh man.
But
What?
they're
my
just that
practice.
good.
Yeah,
That's
they're just that
good.
good.
So you got competition.
Oh yeah.
More than one.
Oh, yeah.
So on this last race, you guys won. You said you guys won. What was it called? The title of winning. It was like
The world
the
championship.
world championship.
Yeah.
That's heavy, dude.
So it's like the Olympics.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Is there Olympics?
For us? Yeah.
Is the Olympics do this or no?
That was the Olympics.
So it caught
Oh, that
on
was
fire.
dang.
It caught on fire on the last race.
Damn.
Yeah. We actually
Can we
made
show
it
a
to the
picture of
final
that?
round, but we weren't able to make the final round because there was so much carnage. We burned every wire and every piece of tubing in the
There it
car,
is, right
so-
there. That is for sure a t-shirt.
That's intense, dude.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That should be like everything. An album cover. That's great.
Yeah, that would.
I can see it like
That would be pretty cool.
Metallica album cover right there, dude.
I don't want to do it again, but
No, of course not.
What was it like?
it's crazy because I felt it nose over, and what nosing over means is the car's pulling like
Son of a
crazy, right?
gun.
It's pushing you
Yeah.
real hard back in the seat, and all of a sudden, like a nitro motor will tell you what it's doing. Well, it nosed over and it kind of got quiet. When it gets quiet, it's about to blow up.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my goodness.
I was ahead of the guy. I could hear him,
What?
so I wasn't going to let off, and it just popped and
Oh,
fire and
no.
sparks and smoke and
You didn't let off till you're all the way down the track.
heck yeah.
You didn't roll or anything.
No. I
That's
came to
good.
stop. I
Then-
came to stop.
So, but then after this, there was another race after, right?
yeah, there was the final round, but we weren't able to make it.
How does that make sense?
What do you mean?
I don't understand. You don't have to race the final round.
No, because there's a points championship.
Okay.
Okay, that you get, obviously the more races you win and the more rounds you go, the more points you get. So we
Already
actually making it to the final round. We were actually in a points championship between me, Nathan Sitko, and Jeff O'Neese. But they went out earlier than I did, and I went the distance. You know
So
what
you
I'm
have
saying?
two
So-
cars?
What's that?
You have two cars?
No, just one. I only raced one.
That one was on fire.
Yeah. So he didn't have to race again
Well,
because
We
Oh,
went to
no.
service the car for the final round.
Okay.
And we ended up getting it all serviced and started up.
Really?
We had a brand new leaky front seal. Brand new seal was leaking. So
no.
the other guy, our opponent, was already in the staging lane, so I didn't want to hold him up. So we just decided to
They use the same
cut
car.
losses. Yeah.
I mean, how much of an issue would have been if you ran with a leaky seal, or it just didn't matter because you guys are already up in points?
Oh, they would have either shut us off, or I would have ended up. on
Oh,
my
they
top.
wouldn't
Oh,
allow
really?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Dang.
they run through the car before to make
No,
sure.
no,
it's-
no. Well, we started up to warm it up and get our
Oh,
motions together, but it was leaking on the ground pretty bad, so we just
Oh,
decided to cut
gotcha.
our losses. And we
Damn.
won the championship, so
So
Dude, that's
good.
awesome, bro.
yeah,
Oh, can you talk about the suit?
yeah,
Like,
so-
you're on fire. So,
yeah.
what's
it's
it? Tell about the suit.
it's been a savior, with all the fires I've been in and stuff. But
And you
it's,
have to get that suit certified annually.
yeah, every 3 or 5 years or something like that.
Damn.
But it's a Dash 20 suit. It's actually 5 real thick layers of Nomex or Carbon X or whatever it is.
Wow.
Plus, you got to run Carbon X socks,
No way.
pants, underwear, a shirt, underwear. Then you got to wear a head sock, and then the helmet. Then you got to wear under gloves, which are Nomex. And then
What?
the same thickness of gloves.
You're
over
hot
that.
in there.
Oh yeah,
You're hot. You gotta.
I'll lose like 5 pounds every race
What?
at an event. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
especially at the hot races. Yeah.
They're feeding you water.
Oh yeah.
And some of the summer races in Arizona, dude, are
Heck
crazy.
Is
yeah,
there
right?
a fan in the helmet?
Like in Boise, no. Like Boise, one year it was 116 in the
Boise?
in the
no.
shade.
In
In the
Boise?
shade.
Yeah,
I didn't even think Boise was
Oh,
hot.
heck yeah.
Gosh,
That's
bro.
crazy over there. But yeah, it was so hot at some of the races. Our fire extinguishers would blow up. They would
No.
blow the burst panels, leak everywhere. So,
What?
Yeah, we'd have to put cold towels on
So
them.
some of these races you'd have to travel to. So you would fly there, and what? Someone would drive the car.
Yeah, the team would take the big haulers, with the cars in them.
Take my
and stuff like
toys out.
Yeah.
Take my toys. I want to be
No.
there. I'll be there soon.
that. No, I've been fortunate. I've driven for some real good teams, and
That's awesome.
all the crews have just been
They're
awesome
cool.
to me. They're worked their butts off. So it's
What do teams comprise of? Like, what are they like? What are they doing? Are they hitting specific parts of the motor that they're putting together?
Yeah, like on a nitro funny car, there's a left-hand cylinder head guy, there's a right-hand cylinder head guy, usually there's a bottom end guy and a bottom end assistant. They're the guys that, do all the rods and pistons, they change them out. There's a clutch guy, which, that involves every run. There's like on Bucky's team, we had a guy that fixed the body after I blew it up. They could redo the carbon fiber and stuff like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
There's a blower guy, that services a blower and stuff like that. So,
Everything, huh?
So what are you doing? Because I know that you're hands on.
He's
too.
a driver.
I drive the race car. Then, like on Bucky's team, I was a right-hand cylinder head guy, and then I just filled in wherever, whoever.
You
needed
get out
help.
and do the car too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
With the suit on?
Sometimes.
Oh, that's hot. That's
Sometimes.
too hot. You're trying to walk around like an astronaut, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
He said,
space suit, right?
with
Yeah.
the suit on.
Yeah.
but we only have a certain amount of time to service it, so I didn't even think about it. We just, we
Just
all
jump
worked
out and do
together.
it. Dang.
We all worked together and got it done.
Can you
so.
bend your knees in the
Yeah.
suit, or what? Are you just like?
He's just using his fingers,
Like,
dude. That's
just
it. He's just using his fingers, chasing turning heads,
I never did this before.
Yeah.
changing heads out.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of work though.
So there's there's scouts, and they see you, and they're like, "Hey, check out my car. I want you to drive it." How does it work?
Well, it's
How's
kind
it-
of worked out for me in the past. I've tried really hard, even with the lower level cars, just try to do as good as I can. And I've been pretty blessed. Just people's been seeing me, and
Dang. Do you have a baseball card of you?
no,
Not yet.
I'm just asking.
No.
I don't know, because it'd be cool to have a little baseball card of him. I don't know. Do they have that?
Not yet.
Is there your own car? You can
Well, he
buy?
does. He does have.
your own
He does
car?
have pictures.
no.
Are you on Nintendo?
Yeah,
Not
right.
yet. I just asked. I don't know. It could be a video game. The
Yeah,
green
not
car.
yet. But
Oh,
but you have done a lot, man. In the
Dang.
history of the sport, you've created a lot of history, man. You've done so much, man.
What's the fastest?
In that top alcohol drags, I went 270. I think I went 276.
Ever. That's the
Yeah,
fastest
the
ever.
fastest I've been. Yeah,
It's terrifying.
no, it's like a Sunday drive.
Oh, dang. He's
love
all,
it.
let's go,
I
baby.
love it.
Dang.
That's honestly where I'm the most calm is in a race car.
You love that adrenaline, huh?
Life is what's
It's
hard.
addicting, bro.
Dang.
That's the hard part is life.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm strapped in the car, I'm like, I'm golden.
Dang. You're like,
That's
you
true,
just-
man. Life's
wow.
hard.
Hold on to Jesus in the roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's what he says all the time.
Yeah.
Hold on to Jesus in
Yeah.
the roller coaster, man.
I said, yeah, life's like a roller coaster. Buckle up and hold on to Jesus.
There you go.
Exactly.
Dang.
I should say a race car, huh?
A race car.
Yeah.
Because you're going fast sometimes, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Dang.
A lot of stuff can happen.
Now,
What? Oh, go ahead, bro.
well, we're curious about the parachutes. Have you jumped out of a plane?
No, I'm working on it though.
What?
My son, my oldest son, he
He's done it?
keeps on reminding me, Dad, when I'm 16, because you're 16 years
What?
old. He goes, when I'm 16, we're jumping out of an airplane.
Your son wants
Yeah.
to bond with you and jump out of a
And
plane.
it sucks
Be
because the
James
older I
Bond.
get, because where we sand drag race, that's where they do the
No.
skydiving. And he was reminding me, come on, Dad, we're gonna do it. And, well, now that I'm getting older, I'm getting kind of scared of it,
Oh.
and I can't be a wussy now.
Dang.
I gotta follow through with it.
Yeah,
so
follow through, dude.
So you got to jump out of a plane with
guess
your
I'm gonna
son.
jump out of an airplane.
That's all he wants for his birthday.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Just,
I'll probably have a heart attack on the way down.
he's like, wait, Dad. You're like,
Light me
no.
on fire in a funny car, I'll be fine.
He's
But
all, I'll rather be burned than jump out of a car.
yeah,
Dang.
something wrong with jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
There's something. I'm scared. Just let you know. I won't even go on roller coasters.
Really?
I'm scared, bro.
No, he won't.
I'm scared.
I love roller
I
coasters.
don't like going fast.
Really?
I'm scared.
Okay, is it the height or is it just
It's
the
just
speed?
too. It's so. You're like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Like it's wrong. You're like, ah, like,
The speed scares you
well, yeah, you could die, dude. Like, I don't know.
You have
in a roller
seatbelt on?
coaster?
I'm just terrified. I'm a wuss, bro. So watching this, I'm like sweating watching this. I'm like, oh my gosh. If I was in the car, I'd be crying like a little wussy the whole time. Yeah.
Has it always been like that, Rich? You've been scared of roller coasters since you were a kid, or what?
Well, I went when I was so my cousins.
Oh, there's
they
a
were
story.
they were Yes, it's a toy. They were bullies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they took me in when I was 13, and they had the new ride, the what is it, Falls,
Mm-hmm.
the Supreme Scream.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's talking about it, right? So we went, and they just threw me on the ride.
Oh, did
So both of them are on both sides. I'm in the middle. I didn't want to go because I'm scared of heights,
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, you're going." So we're going up slowly, and I'm crying. Right? That's right up there. I'm just crying, and I can see
Bobby's.
and
You're crying. Bobby starts cracking up, bro.
it's okay. It's all right. I know. I was crying,
Sorry.
right? And that's okay. And then it opened up.
Did it really?
It opened up. So they
No.
both grabbed a hold of the thing, and it dropped. And then they're holding me.
No
I'm
way.
like less than 100 pounds. I'm freaking out because the thing opened, and they
Nice.
saved my life. They yelled at the guys, "Well, this thing's broken," and then they shut down the ride. I always thought I was gonna die, bro.
Okay,
So
that sounds exciting.
that's a legit reason
I
to be
was
scared
legit.
of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What?
Did you die?
No, no,
You're
no.
alive.
But did you die?
I didn't. You're right, but
It's a good story.
Hey, Jesus had you, bro.
I was terrified. Yeah, I didn't get lit on fire. I didn't get lit on fire. Now you.
I'll trade you.
Was it scary?
It looks spectacular, but it's not.
Yeah, what was like burning up inside?
It goes out pretty quick, but it just
Really?
trying to get the car stopped and everything else. That's where the work comes in because all the oil's under the tires, so you barely hit the brake and the car wants to go sideways and stuff like that. But
What
I got
about the
stuff.
smoke?
Yeah, that's what actually that was the only fire I actually didn't take. I didn't expect it.
Really?
And I took a big old deep breath.
That's what. Yeah.
Smoke and sparks and shit.
Oh,
Did it hurt?
Stuff like that. But
It hurt?
no, I got out and my boots were smoking. I got out and put my boots out and
Oh my gosh!
they grabbed me. They're like, "You're on fire." I'm like, "I know."
You just said I know. I know.
Yeah.
You're like, where's my 7-Up?
Yeah.
Where's my cold beer?
So what?
You're like, I'm on fire. Where's my
I'm
cold beer?
curious. What's next for Bobby?
That's a commercial. He gets out of the car and it's a beer, and they hand him. He's like, I know I'm on fire, and he drinks it. And it's like, it's commercial. Okay, I have another question. This might be stupid, but I gotta say it. I gotta ask this question: Can you have a numerous amount of sponsors? Because there's stickers everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
is there a rule of how many?
no. You could obviously the more sponsors the better because you don't have to pay for nothing.
So it's just do you just find more spaces or what?
Well, it's not that simple. You're actually trying to build a partnership with these sponsors.
Okay.
They used to call them sponsors. Now they call them partnerships.
So it is a dumb question.
No. It's
No.
not.
Okay, cool.
I didn't say it was dumb. But no, obviously, you run people's products and you try to advertise for them and stuff like that. There's got to be a return on investment and stuff like that. But that's the name of the game, is trying to be able to afford the best parts and the best equipment and stuff. And nowadays it takes a lot of money.
Really? Well, yeah. Can I ask, what is your most favorite and weird sponsor that you've ever had? Can I ask that?
I could tell you the sponsor I didn't almost got.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Actually, my mom set it up.
Your mom?
It was tampons.
No. Your
Dude,
mom?
shout out to mom, dude.
Mom?
Shout out.
I didn't get it.
Shout
but
out to mom.
She was talking to people and
She set it up.
it was kind of disgusting because my car was red at the time.
Oh no.
This is funny. This is funny.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, what did you call your car?
I didn't get the sponsor, thank God. But
Were you like, really, mom?
Yeah, I was like, you kidding me? I was
That's
like, I'm gonna have to paint my car black or blue or something.
and then you'll really see the tampon.
Yeah.
Did you have to wear one over your?
No.
That'd be cool. That'd be good promotion. You come out and you had the tampon. No, that's bad.
That'd be a good promotion.
Yeah, they're like, why is he wearing? No, that's actually no. Forget that. That's bad. That's like a transformer. No, that's demonic. Cut. All right. So you can have the most promotion. You can have multiple. Numerous promotions.
Yeah.
They give you the patches.
Mhm.
That's the most weirdest one.
Yeah.
What's you can't say your favorite?
I mean, they're all good. I mean,
They're
they're all
awesome.
obviously, willing to help our program out and stuff like that. But I just try to run push their product as much as I can and kind of hold myself
And how do you
Or
do
stuff
that?
like that.
Like your social media and
Yeah, social
or
media. There's they do podcasts and
commercials.
commercials and
You do
stuff like
commercial,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Do you like doing commercials?
yeah, it's all right.
It's all right.
All
Do you
right.
feel like you're selling out?
No,
Like, or you feel like a rock star?
no.
How does it feel?
No, I just love driving the race car. If I could race the race car without any sponsorships, I would. But
Like, what if can you get like a stunt double? Like, just wear the helmet. It's not you, but they think it's you. And the
yeah,
suit and be like, just do
Probably.
the commercials.
they can't
They can't.
they can't find anybody that's ugly.
I'm not
I'm
ugly,
one
bro.
of a kind.
Bro, you look like Tom Cruise, but better.
Yeah,
Have you
right.
seen Tom Cruise right now? He looks terrible.
Does it? Well, thanks.
Well, you're looking pretty good, man.
Okay.
Tom Cruise is like, he looks like the Crypt Keeper
Well,
now.
if he's terrible, then am I mediocre or what?
No, he looks like he's gonna go soon, man. He's
Uh,
he was at the Olympics. It was horrible.
Well, he's like 125 years old, isn't
He is. He's old.
Something like that.
Look at his hands. It's crazy. It's like a Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
So what's next? What do you have in store? What do you think the Lord speaking to you, man, as far as like direction and
I don't know, man. I'm just kind of laying low, and I might drive that orange car. I'm not sure. I don't know if the opportunity's gonna arise, but I'm just gonna I'm building something cool in the shop. I can't let it out yet.
Dang.
It's
I'm
He's
excited.
like a monster.
it's gonna be
What is it like?
it's gonna be cool.
It's a motorcycle.
It's gonna take a lot of money, but
Dang.
a lot of hours.
It's a monster car.
No,
Have you ever
He's
driven
going
a
to try
monster
to
car?
guess,
a
bro.
monster truck. No, no. I told Heidi, I was like, I told my kids when I retire,
Really?
that's what I'm gonna retire in, is a monster truck.
Bro, I'm prophetic. I just said it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
prophetic.
you
I
called
just called it. Monster truck. Who wouldn't want to have a monster truck?
I want to front flip one of those things so bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they
Just
do
use
now.
some
They do
tricks.
now.
They
They
do.
front flip.
Yeah,
those
It
front
actually is cool
Yeah,
but terrifying.
you got a helmet on.
Okay, I would do it. Would you do it?
Yeah, dude.
You would do it?
Yeah.
And what's cool is they
Yeah,
make
okay.
like 2,000 horsepower, so it's like
And there's
it's
a lot
awesome.
of boing,
Yeah.
bounce, right?
Yeah,
Those things are huge.
heck yeah.
I wonder how much those are.
I don't even know, to be honest with you. It's got to be
Damn.
$500,000
At least.
Yeah, at
The
least.
tire,
So,
like one tire is probably like
yeah, I think one tire's $5,000 or something like
It
that.
has to be,
10 grand or something.
10 grand?
Something like that.
damn.
Yeah.
What's okay? So, besides race car, what's your favorite car in the world? If you could have it right now, what's your favorite car?
A race car?
No, not race car.
I don't want any other car.
Oh, that's a good answer. Well, it's got to be like for street legal.
I don't know. I'm
That's
looking.
a good question.
I'm looking for my '70 Chevelle again.
Really?
Yeah, I would like to buy that thing back.
You
A
sold it?
lot of memories in that car.
Oh wow! You like the one seater, huh?
No, it was a two-seater. We
Oh,
used to go to lunch all the time.
Yeah.
You went to
In
lunch
high
with this
school,
guy?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm really jealous.
Yeah. We went to lunch all the time.
You went without me
He
again.
took me to In and Out
Without me.
all the time.
All the time
Oh,
without
you
me,
remember
Joey.
you remember the In-N-Out meats?
Yeah, dude.
God, that was
You
like
would have it too?
yeah,
Oh man, they're great, huh?
yeah. That was
He's
No, no.
he's talking about car
no,
meats.
like a car meat.
He's talking about
like,
car
like a
All
bunch
that-
of cars.
I'm
Like
hungry.
we started going to In-N-Out on I think it was Fridays.
You don't
right?
go.
No, he's talking about meeting at In and Out to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love In and Out.
Me too. That's why we met there with
Yeah.
our race cars.
No way.
yeah,
With
we
the race cars?
we would
Yeah,
meet
with
there
our
with our race
street
cars, park in the
Oh,
parking
man,
lot.
you probably had so many people taking pictures.
No, how many people do we have at that? Like when it ended,
In
there had to have been
Yeah.
75,
You
100
went
cars.
in
There
the
was quite a
drive-thru?
bit.
No, just in the parking
Just
lot.
chilling,
Like
just
all
chilling.
the kids with their little.
Tell me you ate on the fin.
I didn't have a fin on.
No,
my
he
car.
didn't have.
No,
No,
the
dude.
orange car, the fin, or no,
There was a lot of those little ring ding cars there that
Yeah.
had fins on.
they have the fin. Yeah, we can't say it.
The wind up cars.
The Fast. What do you think about the Fast and Furious?
It's cool.
He's all no comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Would you do the movie? Oh, why don't you be a? Oh my goodness, that's a stuntman. They make a lot of money.
That's true.
Yeah,
Or
You'd be
is
amazing
that
stuntman.
that'd be
dumb?
cool. I would do it.
For a movie?
Heck yeah, I would do it.
Because
Sign me up.
I mean, right?
yeah,
No,
for
you
sure.
already been on fire.
world,
said- I mean-
a world record holder,
World record holder.
making history,
You got the stats.
fast,
You're good looking.
good
You
looking.
got some tattoos.
Yeah, give me some paychecks. Come on.
This girl is on fire.
It could be like a cool prison movie. He got out of prison and he's doing race cars. Watch out.
Why'd you say
Oh, you're
prison?
trying now. He
'Cause I
make.
got tattoos or what?
Yeah.
From prison now or
Let's
what?
talk about this
I was,
tattoos.
I was thinking, yeah, let's talk about the tattoos.
Okay.
Do they look down upon it? Be in the business.
I think at the beginning, like years ago, they did because
They did.
you see tattoos on so many. They thought of bikers and
Yeah.
gangs and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think it's more natural now.
It's natural.
So it's whatever.
Like,
There's-
because these are multi-million-dollar companies, right?
yeah, because
like-
I mean, there's still people at the races that look at me like
Really?
Are you gonna rob me? You know,
They
but
do that?
Trip
people
out
are.
on you.
Is there?
But,
There's a lot of rich people that go to these, right?
Oh yeah, they're mostly
They're rich.
Yeah, they're
and they just like
well off.
they
Yeah.
bet or
No, they love drag racing.
They
They're
just-
they're diehard drag racing.
it's a
fans,
hobby
but-
for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So-
golfing, they're too tired, they're too sleepy, so they go to the cars because
Pretty much, I guess you could say that,
Yeah.
but
they have to
it's,
sit down now because they're really old. I know. Well, it's better than watching horses.
Yeah,
Who wants to watch horses?
don't say that.
Oh yeah, don't say that.
Whoa! Hey! Well, you know where Richie went.
She's a horse trainer.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations! That's awesome.
He's all, that's awesome.
We love horses.
My first time I ever was on a horse, I was terrified,
Me too.
and all I thought about was Keanu Reeves. Or no, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
What's
Reeves?
his name? What's his name? It died. The Superman guy.
Oh,
What was his name?
I know you're talking
He was
about.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
That's all. Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And so I was doing a music video. I do Western music.
Mhm.
So everybody decided to say, "Hey, stand on the horse and juggle." So I stood on the horse and
How'd
juggled.
that work out?
I did it.
Did you?
The horse stayed.
Dang.
Like,
Oh, he's a good juggler, dude.
yeah. That's what I
Right.
juggled on Unicycle. But I was terrified, dude.
Really?
It was the horse is huge, man.
I get it.
I was
I
like,
get it.
do not like you can just kick and I'm dead.
I get it.
I'm a wuss, bro. I'm scared
No,
to be
when it comes to the big animals, I'm not. Heidi's got a
really
horse. It's like 18 hands. I don't know what that
18
means. But
hands.
it's like ridiculous. You have to jump on top of a stump to get on top of the
Whoa.
horse.
Dang.
And I was like on this thing and I'm all stiff. She
That's
goes,
how tall it is?
Yeah. She goes, use your hips. I'm like,
Oh my you're like
and she goes, you're not using. I'm like, I'm using my hips. Like this thing weighs like 2,000 pounds. Like, I mean, you can see the veins like coming out of the neck. It's like
Oh my
an
God.
Olympic horse, right?
it's Olympic horse.
So I was like on top of it. And I feel like a little
It's on
Mexican with a
steroids.
sombrero and stuff.
Dang.
Damn, you got a sombrero?
No, I just felt like I should make like a
Is
salsa.
it a Clydesdale or what?
Salsa
Is it
commercial or
Clydesdale?
something.
You make money, bro.
I know.
It could be a tequila salsa commercial.
Yeah.
And then you have a race car right there. Then you're like this, you're like, I hate this hat. I'm a race car driver. Screw all you guys. Eat
Dude,
the salsa. It's
Hey,
good.
Richie's going to help you with marketing,
Yeah,
bro.
there you go. You're
Eat
Richie,
the salsa.
You're
He's
my
gonna
marketing
help-
manager
yeah.
now.
I think it's a great idea.
yeah,
That's
dude,
a great
salsa, dude.
Salsa, bro.
Made in New York City.
So you don't like horses.
I mean, I don't dislike them, but
You just don't like
I know my limits.
Yeah.
I know my limits.
just-
I could just see myself this thing bolting at 100 miles an hour.
Oh
I got
my
to
God.
jump off.
No.
Like,
You'll break an arm or something.
I don't care as long as it doesn't take.
What about your
right.
kids? You're like going up and down.
No, you know those cowboy movies where they kind of fall half off and their foot stuck in the
Yeah.
reins or whatever
Did
it
you
is.
do
Like,
that?
And they're
no,
hanging
I
off the
just see
side.
something like that would happen to me.
They'll drag you on the
Like in a
horse.
Clint Eastwood movie and get like the back of my head rubbed off. Or
No,
He's
dang.
all
So-
dragging you
That's
across.
funny.
something. So yeah,
Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts.
stick to drag racing.
Yeah, that's cooler. Drag
That's
racing's
drag
cooler.
racing if a horse is pulling you.
No, get out of here. He's the guy that goes on fire. He doesn't go on a horse and just kind of gallops.
Well, it's horsepower.
He's the guy that's like, I'm on fire. What's up?
Yeah,
Call me. I'm doing a movie.
Buy my
Give me
salsa.
$3 million. I'll do a backflip and I'll get on fire and then go do a front flip
Buy my salsa.
and
Shoot,
buy
give
my
me-
salsa.
Give me $100,000.
Dude, oh yeah, they pay pretty good for this stuff.
No,
The checks real? They're not real.
No.
They're not.
no, that's
Damn. So
For-
it's
for
the
the-
sponsors.
for the money that it costs. It's not
Really?
it's peanuts. Yeah.
That's peanuts. But
Yeah.
the sponsors is what.
It's
yeah,
just-
like the big guys, they put a proposal together, like like Napa or Riley's or something like that. Like for the
Oh,
big
wow.
guys, it costs about $4 million a year,
$4 million.
and you put your most drivers make a $250,000 a year or something like that,
That's something. Huh?
and you put that in your proposal with the cost of the car and stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay, yeah.
So the stuff that I've done is more private.
Oh,
It's the owner pays for the stuff, and
this is directly.
yeah,
That's why.
I just blow their stuff up.
They literally be like, here's the car, here's the money.
No,
Boom.
they just say here's the car.
Here's your car.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
have
yeah.
fun.
Go win races.
Go in races.
Go
They
win
got-
races, yeah.
And then they're rich. The rich
Yeah.
guys.
Well, they're well off.
That's
they-
cool. That's cool.
so-
Well, I mean, most of the money you're making is where you work. I mean, you build cars.
Yeah, that's where the racing is involved with my business. I build race cars and hot rods.
So
So you want
tell-
to plug?
tell-
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your business, man.
Plug the
And-
business.
And how do we get there? What
What's
do we
the
do?
business?
Yeah, so I got a little shop. It's called BC Performance. It's on our property. We got 2.5 acres up in Hemet.
Damn.
Behind all the
You got a small Disneyland.
yeah, it's behind all the wineries in Temecula. So we put 2 shops up that are our own, and I run my business off of that. So we do a lot of fabrication and motor building, transmission building.
I call it the compound.
So is it really tall?
One of them is, yeah.
That's
the building that we just put up is
it has to be
15 feet high.
Damn, 15 feet high.
So
damn.
But yeah.
And you're building drags. What are you building out of your shop?
Like right now, I got 3 funny cars, and there I got a dragster.
Damn.
And I do a lot of hot rods, street rods and stuff.
That's awesome.
Like that. So it's a fun job.
Damn.
It can be challenging at times.
Oh yeah. So people come to you and like, hey, I want you to cut this and put this and weld this together.
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Pretty much.
And you're like, all right, it's 100 million.
Yeah. How do we get a hold of you, Bobby? Like, do you have an Instagram or?
Yeah, I got Facebook, Instagram. You can just look me up.
Can we put that up, JD?
What is your IG?
Bobby Cottrell.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So
at Bobby Cottrell.
Yeah, at Bobby Cottrell. Then Bobby Cottrell on Facebook.
That's cool. Where's could you say like what's your you say what platform is the biggest? You would say is it your YouTube or is it or what?
Honestly, going out to the racetrack and face to face, and I get a lot of 90% of my business is word of mouth.
Festival.
Yeah, but I post a lot on Facebook, for the work I do, the fabrication and stuff like that, because there are a lot of people that follow. They love the welding and tube bending and stuff like that.
That's crazy to watch.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's nuts. I love watching that stuff.
Yeah,
I love it drip.
The what?
I love it when it drips.
Oh,
like
I don't.
Yeah, I know. You want it all smooth.
That hurts.
If
it drips off.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I should have been an accountant. More money in it.
Really? For drips?
No, just like if you're an accountant or
more. Oh, as a business professional.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Well, Bobby, so much history, so much is happening, and I'm really stoked for you. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having me, man.
We appreciate your time. It flew by.
Yeah,
it flew by, and you blessed us today, man. And it was good.
You got some crazy stories, bro.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
That's just a small.
That's small.
That's a
snippet.
Small number of.
That's just. Yeah, I think it's time for a book.
Yeah,
I think as a marketing person here, we need a book.
My marketing manager.
We need a movie because this guy's like Tom Cruise, but better, and he's on fire for real. Not like the fake Tom Cruise. Come on, guys. And he's taller and more buffer. Tom Cruise is only 4'9".
Is he really?
He's a little guy.
No,
he's little. Everybody knows that. He wears high shoes.
Huh.
Look it up. He's a little guy.
He wears high heels?
Yeah, kind of like high heels, right? JD knows what I'm talking about. He's a little guy. Yeah. He's old, too.
I didn't know that.
He's old. Yeah.
I knew he was small, but I didn't know
he's small. Yeah, he's small. Yeah.
Little guy.
He's a little guy.
Well, thanks, Bobby. Thanks for joining us today on another Connection House podcast. It was great, man. It was a good time. We learned a lot today, and thank you for just your plethora of knowledge that you shared with us today about drag racing and NHRA. And we're excited to hear more stories in the future of what the Lord's doing in your life and what's happening, history that you're making on the field and stuff. So we're stoked. Thanks again.
Does this mean is he gonna take you for a ride?
We are going back. We're going to have.
I want to see him in the car, like.
He's going to take me to an In-N-Out meet in there.
No, you're going to go in the plane with the sun, and you're going to jump out of the plane. I want to see that. Take him jumping out of the plane. Who wants to see Joey jumping out of the plane? I want to see it.
No.
I want to see it.
No,
come on, Joey.
Okay, I'll watch, and I'll be like, I love them.
Yeah.
All right. God bless you guys. Till next time, Connection House. Next weekend we're gonna have another special guest. Not going to miss it. I'll just say this, Officer Negative. See you next week on Connection House next Saturday. God bless you.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Hey, it's Pastor Joey Tejas. Thanks for listening to Connection House Podcast, where we share stories of what God is doing today, supernaturally moving in His power. It's so exciting to share these stories with you as we continue with His podcast.